from the Sky Satellite Network, this is Sky Soap.
Well, joining us in the studio today is a man who would almost certainly win Mastermind, if only he could think of a second subject on which to answer questions. As it is, he's a veritable walking soap encyclopedia. And we're delighted to welcome him here today, Chris Stacey.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning. Now, we've had lots and lots and lots of letters from viewers telling us that we just have to have you on Sky Soap.
Well, it's nice to be here.
And here you are.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Together with the socks, which I don't think viewers at home can see, but maybe they will later on.
Yeah.
You've got lots to tell us, and I think you're going to start with something, another world, Jake and Paulina.
Well, that's right, yes. Believe it or not, they finally get married. I mean, it's Paulina's third marriage, and twice they've tried to get married, and finally they've done it. It's very glamorous, very glitzy, very soapy. Apparently, the dress cost a fortune.
Really?
And it came from one of the best stores in Brooklyn. And she has now solved a problem, because before they got married, she had to take off her wedding ring. She got married 6 months ago in America. And she had to
in
take
real
off,
life?
In real life, yeah.
Right.
She married one of the cameramen. So she had to take off her wedding ring, but it was so expensive she didn't like doing it.
Yeah.
So now she doesn't. They use her real rings.
Uh-huh.
So she solved a problem for the wardrobe people, because they had to get a security guard in, believe it or not, because it was so expensive.
Guard this
yeah.
ring.
So
Couldn't her cameraman husband have looked after it?
He could have done.
He could have done, but he was too busy, I suppose. And so the wedding was a very glitzy jobby.
All right, and we'll see that when?
In about a
Over here?
year's time.
Oh, right.
Depending
Long
on...
time.
Yeah. But it's...
So when there's the triangle with Sloane going on
Oh, yeah.
still over here.
That's right. Well, they finally get together, but it doesn't go without problems. Because a few minutes before the wedding, Jake isn't around.
Oh, dear.
He's off with Vicky.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Vicky, our Vicky. Stuck in the cave,
Stuck
Vicky.
in the cave, Vicky, yeah.
Yeah.
She's always getting stuck
She's
somewhere
really-
with
well,
somebody.
she is,
She's trying to get away from her ex-husband, Grant.
Oh, she's... Oh, right, so she's... Because that's where we are now. She's
That's
just
right.
married the senator.
Oh, well.
Right.
But they
It all
haven't
goes
had their
horribly wrong.
conjugal rights
Yeah.
yet, have they?
And you've got some news about Vicky as well, haven't you? Was it Vicky?
Vicky?
Yes.
Vicky
Yes.
and Iris.
Vicky and Iris.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Vicky leaves the show, and another person called Iris comes in. Now, the two actresses, there's rumours that they don't get on. It's not actually quite true. It's what happened was, when Vicky came back to the show, Iris left.
Uh-huh.
But the actress's name's Carmel Duncan that plays Iris. But it's what happened was, in fact, that Iris's contract came to an end, a natural end.
So it was all amicable.
So it was all amicable, but there was a lot of gossip that the two actresses hated each other, and
Right.
Vicky wouldn't come back without Iris
That
going.
always happens, though, doesn't it? There's always PR hype around.
There's always gossip when
Yeah.
two sort of stunning actresses, two sort of prominent actresses.
I don't know
in
why
the
that
show.
is, because it doesn't happen with men, does it? I mean,
No, no.
If Sloane and Dr. Rossi, who, I mean, obviously no competition for Dr. Rossi, but
No.
if they were in the same soap and they both joined, they wouldn't bother at all,
No,
would
no,
they?
but I mean, you always hear gossip. It's a publicity machine, isn't it? Churning
Sure.
things out to make sure the show gets publicity, which is...
Speaking of publicity, Models Inc., I believe, is
That's right,
having some
yes.
interesting times as well.
Well, they are, because as we know, Emma Samms is joining the show. And there was rumours that someone else from Dynasty would join the show. And it's sort of all going around Hollywood who would join, because originally Linda Evans was lined up to play Linda Gray's part.
Oh, really?
So, but she refused it.
Do we know why?
Well, Linda Evans is very tied up with Yenny at the moment, which is her husband. He's a
Yes.
musician.
The
And
Greek musician.
Yeah, she's
Wonderful
touring
music
with him.
too.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was loads of people named that were going to join. And the biggest rumour was Joan Collins.
Oh, Joni.
Joni, now,
So is she joining them?
she's not, no. It's definitely she's not joining them, because basically Joni's very busy at the moment doing other things, and doesn't really want to go back to soap after 10 years with Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Of course, we ought to say that Models Inc. Launches over here in February on Sky One.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to, actually.
Yeah.
I've heard
very.
rumours that it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a sneak preview of the first few episodes, and
Yeah.
it's very glamorous.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Yes.
Right, well, stay with
beautiful
us.
bodies,
I will do,
clean
yeah.
clothes, steamy sex, it's all there. It's well worth watching.
And then there's
forward
Models
to
Inc.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting with us. Stay with us till
Will do.
noon, just before noon. Now, even though the candles were going out one by one, the flame of love has surely never shone more brightly than it has these past few days for Ryan and Vicky, entombed in that remarkable cave. But with rescue imminent, They're going to have to make up their minds about what's going to happen in the future.
You're watching Sky Soap.
I told you, Pam, that Vicky would go back to Grant. But is she going to tell him what happened with Ryan back in the cave?
You've got any sense, no?
We'll find out tomorrow morning at 11 when Another World returns here on Sky Soap.
Sitting alongside us today, enjoying all the excitement, is arguably the most knowledgeable man in the whole world of soap, Chris Stacey.
Hello.
Give us the goss, then.
Well, Brian Gaskill, who plays David in Models Inc., which we haven't seen yet, of course.
Photographer.
He's the photographer, yeah.
Have to make notes for when it comes on here.
Well, apparently he mysteriously disappears out of the show after a couple of episodes. Now, no one quite knows why. The publicity people are being very quiet about the whole thing. Because all they will say is still contracted to the show, which prevents him from doing anything else. But he's been written out, so we don't quite know where he's gone, why he's gone, who he's upset.
Watch this space. So who's playing the cameraman now, then?
Well, there isn't one at the moment.
That's a bit tricky for models.
It is, isn't it? We're having guest cameramen, apparently, for the next few weeks until they actually can recast or find someone else to play it. So I think Models Inc. is becoming a soap in a soap, isn't it, already? It's only been running a few months in the States.
Sounds like it.
So,
what else?
Well, a lady called Kim Zimmer is about to join Models Inc. She's been in The Guiding Light. She played Reva in The Guiding Light. And, she's also been in Santa Barbara.
All right.
So this is a Reva who hasn't come into Guiding Light yet.
Yes, yeah.
But over here, I think, yeah.
She's joining the cast as another glamorous woman. So I think there's more women than men in the show now.
In Models
Inc. Yeah.
So that's not surprising, really.
No, it's not surprising.
Male models.
Male
We've got the
models.
lovely Jake from Melrose. He's in it.
Yes,
isn't he?
yeah, that's right. And Heather Locklear's making guest appearances. She's not actually in the cast, but it's a bit like the old Dallas Knots Landing syndrome, where Bobby and JR used to pop up occasionally. So that's what they're up to there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 'cause I think some of the Models Inc. Characters actually appear in Melrose.
Yes.
For the swap over, which of course we can't say much about because we haven't reached that stage in Melrose yet.
No.
So we can't give the game away. But there's a swap over both ways.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's all on Models Inc. Now, I've been finding out little things, because I knew I was coming in today for you, especially Pam.
Oh, yes.
Dr. Rossi.
Yes.
Did you know that he's a governor of a California university?
I knew it. Brains as well.
Still around. He's
Brains
still
and
around.
stunning look.
He's sitting on the board there.
He's sitting on what?
He's sitting on the board.
Oh, on the board. Hope he's all right, yes.
So, yeah, he's still around, still going strong there.
Is he?
Yes.
Is that all you've got? I think you must have something.
No, well, in
worse
actual
than
fact,
that for our
in
Pam.
Peyton Place, you know, he never actually married in the show.
No, well,
Never
that's
actually
understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, he's married in real
Nobody
life and got 5 children.
Has he?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Pam.
Suppose they're all grown up, are they?
They are, yeah.
Flown the nest. He's
Yeah.
not a grandfather, is he? Don't tell me he's a
Yes,
grandfather.
he is.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, no, my darling.
Well, he's still got his looks, apparently. But he
Has
does
he?
make guest appearances in the odd programme in the States.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
What? Tell me.
I don't know. I mean, it's like some of those Quincy and things like that. He pops up in.
Maybe he'll make a guest appearance here on Sky Soap.
I hope
Just for you.
Oh, yes.
You never know.
That'd be lovely.
So
Yes?
that's all I've got. And, of course, one piece of sad news was I did find out that Chris Connolly, who plays Norman Harrington, died last year. Yeah. Which
He
is
was very
quite
young.
sad. No, he wasn't, because they were 20-odd when they made the show.
Right.
And
Well,
he's the brother of...
He's a brother, yeah. And they
Ryan
made a
O'Neill.
reunion show in 1985, which they did hope to reincarnate Peyton Place.
oh, really?
And it didn't do very well in the ratings, and it was shown here on ITV, yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
Well, they got all the old Mia Farrow and Ryan O'Neill.
no,
everybody
Mia
back?
Farrow was the only one that wouldn't come back.
Oh, right. She was too busy with her huge family, I think.
That's right. Also, as a growing, she's adopted another child, hasn't
Yes,
she,
that's
recently?
right.
Yeah.
Just before
So
Christmas.
yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah. Right, well, thank you very much for coming
It's a
in.
pleasure.
It's been
Yes,
a
thank you very
hive
much.
of knowledge.
Yes,
you got it?
we learned a lot this morning, haven't
Yes, you have to come back.
I will
we?
do.
About Dr. Rossi.
Yes. Now, after all the ballyhoo surrounding Vicky and...